Today I want to talk about GoGuardian. GoGuardian is a tool that teachers can use to help manage the online activity of their students. To sign in, I'm going to go to the top right and hit sign in, and then I'm going to log in with my Google account. Once you get logged in, I don't have any active classrooms, but I am going to import a Google Classroom. And I have a test classroom that I'm going to import with one student. You can import multiple classrooms at the same time if you wish. Then scroll to the bottom and import your classroom. Got some tabs over here on the left-hand side. Got classrooms, scenes, calendars, student reports. I am going to create a scene. And a scene is basically designed to give the teacher some control over the student's web surfing activity. And I have this scene that I created previously. I'm going to delete it just to clean things up a little bit. And now it tells me I have no scenes created. So I want to create a brand new scene. So I'm going to add a scene in the top right-hand corner. And I'm going to call this Scene 3. And I'm going to scroll it down just a little bit. I can choose Allow Mode or Block Mode. Block Mode will block all websites unless I type in a particular website that I want my students to go to. Allow Mode will allow students to go to any website they want to unless I type an exception to that rule. So for this example, I'm going to use Block Mode, and I'm going to give him one site that I want him to go to, San Diego Zoo, and I'm going to add that site. And if I scroll down, there's a couple more options down here that if I wanted to auto-open certain tabs, certain websites, a group of sites, I could type in those URLs right here and add those. I can regulate the number of tabs that students have open at one time. And when I'm satisfied with this particular scene, I'm going to save the scene. I'm going to go back to my classrooms. And now what I want to do is I want to start a new session. First thing I have to do is choose the length of my class. So let's say my class is 45 minutes. That's fine. Do I want to apply a scene to the session? Sure. I'll go ahead and apply my scene number 3 that I just created. And I will go to start the session. Now right now, my student, I only have one student in my class, is not found. That's because they haven't actually logged into Chrome just yet. They might be on their Chromebooks, but they haven't opened anything up just yet. The system is waiting for activity, as you can see here. You would probably have multiple students going across here, and there's a little slider that allows you to view different number of students per row. I'm going to go to my student Chromebook, and I'm going to open up Chrome. And let's say I've given the student instructions that I want them to go to the San Diego Zoo website, and then push enter. I will then see that particular site come up onto their screen. I can tap on a particular student to get a blown up version to see what they're doing. There's a chat feature. I can turn on the chat feature, and I can send an announcement out. I can type a message down here. Just going to say hello. On the student screen, they're going to see a little call out pop up on the lower left-hand side of their screen. So I'm going to go to my student computer, and I'm going to tap on that. And there's what the student is seeing. They're going to see I got a message coming in. Okay, they're going to tap it. Oh, teacher's saying hello. Student responds back. And then when I'm done with this chat, I can close it out. I can turn off the chat feature if I want to turn it back off. And then I can go back to monitoring the student's activity. There are 3 dots in the top of each student monitoring window. One of them allows me to lock the student's device. So say I have a special announcement that I want to tell everybody. I'm just going to let everybody know, hold on. So I'm going to type in stop. They're going to get a message on their screen that says browsing has been disabled, and there's going to be a little call out, and the message stop will be in there. After I'm done, I will unlock the student's device. Under the three dots, I can also open a tab. So if I have another website that I'm thinking about that I would like the students to go to, I can type that in here. So let's just say I type in cfalls.org. I want them to go to our school site. Open that tab right away. The Students tab is now going to open. But wait a minute. It says cfalls.org is not approved because remember I have a scene going. So I have to unblock this particular site for this class. No problem. Update my scene. And now the student currently has two tabs open. They have the San Diego Zoo and the cfalls.org website. If this student finishes their project, I can exclude the student from this session because they're finished, they've already turned in their project. I don't want to clog up my screen monitoring students' activity who are no longer on their Chromebook, or maybe they're doing a different type of activity and I just want to monitor the students who are currently working on their project. So I can exclude that student. And now they're excluded from that activity. Once I'm finished with my session, it's important that I do end my session on GoGuardian because I need to release this student from monitoring activity. That way another teacher can start their Google Classroom and possibly use GoGuardian for what they're doing. And we don't want the student being monitored by two different sessions, so we definitely want to end the session. So I'm going to end the session. That way the student is officially released and they can move on to the next class. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks.